going on, Jerome's? So the NFL draft is finally in the rear view. A lot of picks went down, a lot of UDFAs, and we'll just take a step back and just take a look around the league where some of our draft crushes ended up. Yeah, it's good times. And this is from Chad Reuter. Assigned draft grades, but I don't care about grades, right? So we'll know 3-4 years down the line. And basically, all draft grades are is like, how did teams draft compared to my big board? That's really all it is, man. But the Cardinals have got Monty Ossenfort, Walter Nolan at 16, unlimited ceiling, man. He really does. Will Johnson, if that knee's good to go. Jordan Birch, super underrated. Denzel Burke, all have been there too. So overall, like, that's a strong draft, especially day one, day two. I really like what they did for that Cardinals defense. Then they got the Falcons. I don't know, man. I don't know. So they were the ones that gave up their future first rounder, move up to go get James Pierce. Now, a lot of people made, well, why didn't the Vikings take that trade offer? Who says it was offered? But yeah, the Falcons dealing with the Rams. They did get Xavier. They did trade up and get Xavier Watts in 96. Now, also a lot of people have said, well, the Vikings should have gotten Xavier Watts. Who says that Xavier Watts was even on the Vikings' radar? Right? It doesn't really make sense because if the Vikings really wanted Xavier Watts, they could have had him. All right, but they could have made a small move up. But, I mean, I feel like the team is good to go with Theo Jackson, and they'll resign Metellus. So I feel like if there's legit steam, like if the Vikings had a 30 visit with Xavier Watts, they were salivating, they were champing at the bit, sure, but I don't know. Like I feel like people are making him out to be the new Kyle Hamilton. I don't get it. But a safety I actually liked, Billy Bowman. Stud, but he goes to the Falcons. But Walker and Pierce, I kind of understand, like, edge rushing has been an issue with the Falcons, and they couldn't really spend in free agency because of the Kirk Cousins contract, so they just went after things. Also, I mean, if this season is a bust anyway, I mean, Fontenot's getting fired, everyone's getting fired, so I guess it really doesn't matter if they give a first rounder. The stupid Ravens, the Ravens do this all the time, man. They just sit back and just get dudes. Malachi Starks is going to be great with Hamilton. Mike Green fell because of, people know. But the Ravens, on the field, I think Mike Green will be really good on the edge. Emory Jones is a stud. Our guy Bilal Coney from Western Michigan, a former pride of Apple Valley, getting him in the 6th round is great. So this is what the Ravens do. So they had 5 6th-round picks and a 7th. That's right. They drafted a kicker because Justin Tucker. Yeah. Aeneas Peebles. Aeneas Peebles going to be a steal, man. I love it. Longer beam, local-ish dude from Rutgers, too. I mean, 2 players that we really liked late in that draft for the Ravens. And then you got the Bills. Hairston is going to be a monster at corner for them. TJ Sanders is great value in the 2nd round. Landon Jackson on the edge playing some 5-2. Deion Walker in the 4th round, unlimited upside. We'll see what happens there. Dorian Strong is great, too. I think we're good to go there. The Panthers, so getting Tet at 8 because Bryce Young needs a tall receiver. Right, you're good to go there. Also they signed Hunter Renfrow, because why not? Scorton, I think, is going to be really good for them on the edge as they look to rebuild there. They also got Prince there too. Etienne helping out in that running back room. Of course, they probably won't have Jonathan Brooks for 2025. Ransom, Cam Jackson, who's fantastic. Jimmy Horn Jr., who, I mean, Jimmy Horn's a playmaker, man. Like he's 5'2", but he's a playmaker. So I think that could be fun for the Panthers. Also, the Bears. So people creaming in their jeans over the Bears draft. Loveland is going to be great, even though they got 75,000 tight ends. LB3, they're going to try to make him the new Amon-Ra. Ozzie, I mean, Ozzie's going to have nightmares about Jonathan Grenard, for sure. Shamar Turner, I mean, he does have some physical tools, but also, I mean, he's a walking 15-yard penalty. Got to cut that out. Newman, Monagai in the 7th round is really good. Then you got the Bengals. So Shamar Stewart, speaking of unlimited physical freak potential from Texas A&M, I mean, Shamar Stewart is that. And if he can get things together, I think he'd be good for the Bengals. Also, it's pretty noteworthy that they're still shopping Hendrickson around, then they draft an edge in the 1st round. Go ahead. Demetrius Knight at linebacker is going to be great. Fairchild probably could win a starting job for the Bengals at some point. Taj Brooks in the 6 is really good too. And then the Browns. So the Browns draft is really weird because if they had changed the order that the players were drafted in, say they would have taken Shador at say 67. Right, and Gabriel at 144. I don't think there would be as much consternation. I really don't. But Shador, if he has his mind right, like he is the best quarterback on the roster right now, right? And I think that he could win the starting job, right? But all the reasons that he fell, everyone knows what was up, right? And all the teams just made different decisions. But Mason Graham at 5 after trading down, it's going to be rough. I mean, they're rooting for Jacksonville to fail next year, but if Travis Hunter pans out on his potential, the Browns will forever be the team that traded away Travis Hunter or the right to draft him. But Mason Graham, Schlesinger is a fantastic linebacker at 33. Judkins is a tough-ass runner on the inside, helps replace Nick Chubb. Fannin Jr., I think Fannin and in that tight end room is going to be pretty damn solid. I like that a lot. Gabriel, let's be honest, like Dylan Gabriel's probably a camp arm. I don't know why they took him in the 3rd round. But I don't know. And Sampson is a nice do-it-all running back to pair up with Judkins. So, yeah, Sampson's sort of like a poor man's Trevin Henderson to work with Judkins there as well. Cowboys, Booker at 12. So people criticize the Cowboys drafting linemen. They've been very good at drafting offensive linemen high. Then you got Donovan, Siobhan Ravel taking a chance with that knee. Jaden Blue, my Jaden Blue. If he can stop fumbling, he'd be solid in that running back room. Then Shamar James. Yeah, sure. Broncos. I hate the Broncos draft because I hate it because it's so freaking good. Jahdae Barron, jack of all trades. You pairing him up with Surtain is going to be good. R.J. Harvey is a nice one-cut and go. Running back Pat Bryant is a bully on the outside. Wouldn't mind having him at all. They also drafted a punter. Sure. And also doubling down on the edge with Jones and Q Robinson. Yeah. Lions. So I'm sort of whatever about the Lions draft. So they drafted Tyleek Williams, who solid, true blue, run-stuffing nose tackle. Tate Ratledge could work his way into the starting lineup at guard. Tesla, they traded their 3rd and 2 future 3rds to get Tesla, which I don't know. They must really be committed to it. Miles Frazier could be in that mix too. And basically, I don't know. Like, if you take away that Tesla trade, I mean, I think that draft is fine. Packers, Golden. Oh, they finally drafted a receiver. So Matthew Golden's got speed for days. Another wide receiver 3 for the Packers. Also, Savon Williams, 6'4" Cordero that goes in the 3rd round. Belton is plus size. It could be a spot too where they finally they don't have to play Jenkins at tackle anymore, and Belton can just be out there with Zach Tom. Brinson, who the Vikings had as a 30 visit. Michael Robinson in there too. Baron Sorrell. So Sorrell just showed up to the draft. I don't know if the league specifically brought him in, but I mean, it was too convenient that he was the Packers pick, right? But it's cool they got to do the draft day walk on day 3. I wonder what the hell was going on. All right, so the Texans, so they doubled down on Iowa State guys, doubled down on USC. So Higgins and Noel, trying to triple down at receiver. Higgins is a lot like Nico Collins, so that'll be fun. Ursary, can he play tackle? Will he play guard? Either way, the Texans definitely need some help either way. The Texans actually trade up with the Vikings to get 97. Jalen Smith. Now, I like Jalen Smith in the 3rd round. No. Woody Marks is a really solid running back to pair up with Joe Mixon. Also, Graham Hurts back up, but Luke Lachey, there you go. Then the Colts. So Ty Warren, of course, Dallas Clark 2.0. Didn't have to move. They got him. Justin Wally is going to be great in the slot at corner for them, working with Kenny Moore. JT on the D-line. Jalen Travis. Wow. I didn't realize that. Jalen Travis, Iowa State, local dude. He ends up with the Colts in the 4th round. Wow. Giddens in the 5th. I like that. Riley Leonard. So it's so stupid that you have a quarterback room that has Anthony Richardson, Riley Leonard, and Daniel Jones. Like, they have a type. They have a type, man. The Jaguars trading up to go get Travis Hunter, gave up their future first. Yeah, but Travis Hunter, I think, has a chance to be special. Millam is going to be a tough ass on the offensive line. Ransaw, people love a lot. So Ransaw and Hunter in the cornerback room. Bashal Tootin is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, the Jaguars just have 17 billion running backs, which is kind of great. Jonah Monheim, LaQuint Allen, 2 of our favorites as well, end up in Jacksonville with the Chiefs. Simmons on the outside is going to be good. Omar Norman Lott, Ashton Gelati. So again, like the Chiefs are like the Eagles and the Ravens that just sit at the back end of the round and just get dudes. Nolan Williams is going to be great. Jalen Royals is going to be the new weapon for Patrick Mahomes. And Brashard Smith, I think Andy Reid has a chance to do a lot of fun things with Brashard Smith. Like, honestly, could he become the new Bryant Westbrook just in terms of like the receiving back, the running back, the everything? I mean, Brashard's, if he wasn't here, I'm glad he went to the Chiefs because that could be fun to watch. And then the Raiders, sticking and picking. Ashton Jetty at 6. I love it. Jack Betch, physical X receiver. Darian Porter, physical free cornerback as well. Chuck Grant kicking inside, likely going to be a guard at the next level. Dante Thornton Jr. So Dante Thornton Jr. is such an Al Davis homage pick, like low production, but speed and size for days. Then they double down on D-line. Tonka from South Carolina. J.J. Pegues, great nose tackle, great goal line running back as well. Cam Miller. Cam Miller went to NDS, went to the Raiders. It's kind of fun, man. Yeah. Also, Chargers. So Amarian Hampton is such a Chargers running back. Yeah, so much for that Najee Harris team. Yeah. Trey Harris also goes there. They definitely need some help at receiver. Jeremiah Caldwell, future nose tackle for the Chargers. I see Kennard, Gatz in the 5th. Wow. I love it. Also, they signed a UDFA basketball player. I don't want to hear all of the stupid Antonio Gates jokes. The Rams. So the Rams, of course, traded back. Traded their first rounder to the Falcons. They got Terrace Ferguson. Nice estate planning for Higbee. I really like Ferguson's game a lot. Kwesi Hunter is going to be great. You're working there with Karen Williams and Corum. Ty Hamilton is solid. Chris Paul, tackle machine. It'll be good to go there. The Dolphins. So the Dolphins draft was great. Kenneth Grant. I love Kenneth Grant, man. So he's there on. So they doubled and tripled down in the trenches. Jordan Phillips and Kenneth Grant. I mean, we have the meats on the inside, man. Jonas Avenaya is going to be really solid for them as well. Could be a left tackle, but likely kicks inside to guard. Ollie Gordon in the 6th. Wow. Quinn Ewers in the 7th. Ewers should have just transferred, but I digress. Vikings, the Patriots. So they got first you buy the Haas, then you buy the interest. This draft was all about Drake May. So you got your left tackle Will Campbell. You got a great pass protecting dynamic running back in Trevion Henderson. You have a silky smooth route running receiver in Kyle Williams. You got the center of the future in Jared Wilson. They got 6 weeks look of Garrett Bradbury. They're like, no, we need to draft his replacement. It's gonna be solid. Also, the Saints. So Calvin Banks, thanks. Really suturing things up. So Banks at left tackle, last year's first round pick. Talisa Fuaga at right tackle. The Saints have a really good bookend tackles for Arch Manning next year. Tyler Shuck, whatever. Jonas Sanker. Verdon Broughton is going to be solid along that defensive line. Quincy Riley, we love from Louisville. Devin Neal. It's going to be good. I like that one, man. The Giants, Carter. So Carter with Thibodeau as well as Brian Burns. I mean, that defense is going to be fun. And apparently he did ask to wear 56 from Lawrence Taylor, and Lawrence Taylor was just like, no. So Jackson Dart, the trade in, get a quarterback who's not short. Now, Dart is young. He does have upside, so maybe they'll go from there. Darius Alexander's really good along the defensive line. I love his disruption from Toledo. Scadaboo is going to be solid, man. Scadaboo and Tyrone, I mean, just two completely unorthodox running backs. Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scadaboo. It's going to be fun to watch. Marcus Bowe, probably the most athletic lineman this side of Donovan Jackson in the draft from Purdue. Fedone, the Vikings did a lot of work on. He ends up with the Giants behind Theo Johnson. The Jets, Membu. So Membu and Fashanu, two good bookend tackles for Justin Fields. Mason Taylor, Mason your face across the middle. Azrae Thomas, long, lengthy physical corner. Malachi Moore. I love Malachi Moore. He's good, man. He's good. The Eagles, stupid Eagles and their stupid face. My God. So Hadi Campbell, they move up slightly to go up and get him. Playmaking, blitzing linebacker. I mean, of course. Makuba at safety. So Makuba, Blankenship at safety. They're off to the races. Mac McWilliams, really underrated press man corner, as well as God, they got Ty Robinson. Smell Mondon Jr., solid linebacker for Georgia as well. Kyle McCord, because why not? And Drew Kett. I hate the Eagles draft because I love it so much. Steelers, no quarterback except until the 6th round, Will Howard, but Derek Harmon. So Harmon is a 1-for-1 replacement eventually for Cam Hayward. I think it's solid. Caleb Johnson, black and yellow. Same thing with Yao Black. Or Caleb Johnson, definitely took the sting out of losing Najee Harris. Sawyer on the edge. I mean, could he be an earlier pick? Sure, but yeah, the business is a business. Bruner, hey, legacy pick again. Dante Kent is going to be pretty good as well. The Niners, they ran the card in for Michael Williams, so they must be sold on him. And they're definitely building up on the D-line. Freddie Collins is going to be rock solid for them on the interior. Nick Martin, Upton Stout, C.J. West. Wow. I love it, man. Jordan James sticking on the West Coast. Curtis Rourke. Yeah. Connor Colby, guard built for outside zone from Iowa. Really like that pick for them in the 7th. Seahawks, so trying to build around slinging Sammy Darnold. So Gray Zabel. Yeah, Seahawks fans have really bought into Gray Zabel. It's kind of funny, man. Amenwari. So it's funny, like a lot of comps for him was, of course, Legion of Boom. All that stuff, but Amenwari, hard hitting when he wants to be, got range, got ball skills, physical freak, got that upside. Can he be Cam Chancellor of ball skills? Who knows? Arroyo, pairing up with Noah Fant, that'll be good. Jalen Moreau. So they got Darnold, they got Drew Lock, and then they traded Sam Howell to us, which is great, and then Jalen Moreau. Why not? Riley Mills. After that shoulder injury, like he should have been going a lot higher. Damian Martinez adding in there. I feel like Martinez definitely makes one of the Seahawks running backs expendable, whether it's Grant or Charbonnet. So I don't know. Then you got the Bucks. The Bucks had a good draft, man. I like that. So Egbuka working the slot, a huge upgrade over McMillan, and also estate planning for after Evans. I know that Godwin just resigned, but now they go 3 deep. They're good. Benjamin Morrison, if that hip labrum is solid, him and Parrish really add something to that cornerback room. And then doubling on the edge, Walker, the small school stud, as well as Elijah Roberts from SMU. Tez Johnson, who, I don't know, like big playability, did not test well, but he plays well on the field. Yeah. The Titans, so they drafted Cam Ward. Also, they signed Xavier Restrepo as a UDFA, and it's 4.8 40. It's good, man. But Oladeo, Kevin Winston, if he's healthy, he's good. Tremor Dyke, Gunnar Helm as a nice target for Cam Ward. They got Jackie Slater on the inside, Chloe Mullings at running back in the 6th. Overall, I like that one for Tennessee. The Commies, Connerly at tackle. They got Trey Amos, super physical man corner from Alabama, Mississippi. Jalen Lane, super speedy receiver and return man. And JCM, weird circumstances, but New Mexico, Arizona. I really like JCM. Wouldn't mind if the Vikings drafted him a little bit later on. Oh, that's it. I guess that is it. But take a look at the NFL draft team by team. Who do we like? I hate the freaking Eagles, man. Who do we not like? Lots of other teams. Anyways, that's it. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.